So can you also elaborate on the kind of diversity that you see happening in these new age organizations? What are some of the salient diversity issues or challenges that organizations of today face?
We, despite about 2 decades of work, we still are working towards seeing gender parity. So diversity of men and women continues to be something that not just SAP as a company, but the industries themselves are working towards. There are some industries which has been able to reach that aha moment and be able to see gender parity. We are also on that journey, positively making good strides. In fact, I was looking at how we have improved over the last decade, and SAP has improved its women in management percentages by at least 1% year on year. So over a past 10 years, we have seen 10% increase. But that is not sufficient. That is not really reflecting the talent that we have on the ground. So I would say, even though it is a little bit of a fatigue topic, gender diversity continues to capture our focus. The second one, which is coming to the surface, is how are we being inclusive of various other diversities? Because in the war for talent, we know that unless we cast our net wider, we will not be able to get true, amazing talent which is out there. And for this, we see that there is talent in different diverse groups, whether it is people from the autism spectrum, whether it is persons with disability, whether we are we truly tapping into the diversity of the queer community, the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and other queer identities and orientations. Diversity of culture and ethnic diversity. Today, there is a lot of discussions on Black Lives Matter, and we have seen how unconscious biases against the color of your skin has permeated into societies and into institutions, and how it is becoming a bane. So what can we as a company do to change that narrative, to become more inclusive, to show the basic dignity and respect for human beings across the world of different diversities? So in my mind, Professor, as much as there are some diversities today that we can measure because we can see and make it visible, the intention and the efforts must be to be inclusive of all of these diversities. One very important thing that we are becoming more and more aware of is how the generational diversity is kind of coming to the forefront. I know it sounds as if generations is something which has always existed. Why should it also wear the diversity hat? It is because today your age and your role are not directly proportional. There was that time, right, during Industrial Revolution, that you started off as an apprentice or an intern or a campus hire, and you slowly moved up the ladder. But today it's not like that. You could have anybody run a business, be a multimillionaire, but and have an intern who is 70 years old. So generational diversity will be another thing that is of great importance for us to ensure we are sustainable, we are creating an inclusive workplace, and we are truly driving towards innovations.